Sri Lanka is the teardrop under India, and it's one of my favourite places on earth. Really, because they just normalise being vegetarian there. Lots of vegetarian food.
So there is one place in the world that you can go to and feel normal.
That's where I go on the weekend. I'll just go. Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm going to show you a taka dal. Now, taka simply means like tempering. So I'm going to temper those beautiful spices, and it's really great if you can use whole spices like this and learn how to use them. It's a wonderful, easy thing to do. So what I want you to do is chop up that ginger, onion, and garlic. Now, I have 1 cup of red lentils here. I've got 2 cups of water. I'm also going to add in some turmeric, which gives it a beautiful flavour, as well as great anti-inflammatory properties, and a nice, generous amount of salt. Now, I'm just going to cook the lentils separately. Now, you can actually cook dal all together, but this is a really beautiful way of breaking down ingredients and actually learning how to cook with spices. So, of course, we need some coconut oil. In we go with that one. Just want to let that melt. Now, I have here some fenugreek, I have some cumin seeds, I have some coriander seeds, and some mustard seeds. Now, these are the unique spices that give the dal its extremely fantastic taste. So in we go with that. You don't need too much of the fenugreek there. Got some chili flakes here too. So in we go, 1 tablespoon of that, and a bit of leftover turmeric, so that beautiful yellow, pungent little colour and flavour. Now, the thing is when you are using the real spices, they are so strong, okay? And we do want to toast them off.
Not as strong as these onions, because I'm almost crying.
Oh, you did a nice amount there.
I love these.
Now, this, I think, is what makes everything taste different. The moment that I eat a curry, especially a dal with these beautiful curry leaves in, I'm just transported back to Sri Lanka there. So I'm just going to let this one kind of temper off a little bit, let those lentils cook up, just soften. They only need about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I'm going to combine the 2 together, and of course, we're going to add the coconut milk. Smell. Imagine that smell when you come out of the surf for a few hours. You'd be like, oh, it's amazing, absolutely
fantastic.
Amazing. So I've got some beautiful lentils here. Okay. Now I'm going to add a few things to the dal. This is a great opportunity to just smuggle some extra nutrition in there. So some nice iron-rich spinach.
Love it.
Yes, I'll take all of that. That's fine.
Okay.
Now, lentils are poor man's meat, is what they used to be called as well. Like, it is a nice, cheap ingredient. Great way of getting some protein into you, but if we can add tofu in there as well, we're just basically adding and adding and adding to the nutrition.
I like that.
Yeah.
Like
So
that.
you can chop that for me if you want to. I'm going to add a little bit of tomato paste. It just richens things up a little bit. And I'm going to add, of course, some coconut milk. You can't have the dal without the coconut milk. So in we go with this one. And we're just going to mix this one. Whenever you're ready, yep, I want you to just add that in there. I want a nice amount of salt in there too, and I'm gonna let this one just cook away, and I'm getting you working. Okay, Richo. So I've got some onion, I've got some lime and some chili, and I'm gonna make a lovely coconut sambal, okay? So, nice and fine dice, the lime with the coconut. We've got all of these beautiful tropical flavours there. So while Richo finishes off this sambal, I am gonna just mix around the dal, and of course we've got to get some rice ready for this too. Looking good. So we're not done yet. We need a little bit of sugar. So just a little bit, yeah, it really makes the difference. We want some salt and some water, and just mix that one up. Now, this is cooked perfectly. It's actually a really nice quick dish, this one. So great everyday weekday one. So I'm just going to scoop that in there. You'll be so happy that you added that extra protein. You've got that iron too. This really is going to fuel you for the rest of your working week there. Now, you can just put that just in this one. It looks almost like crab meat sometimes, and then you eat it and it's just a tropical burst.
Love it, love it. Now, the dal freezes well, doesn't it?
It really does. I love to have a freezer full of meals ready to go, and this is one of them. So, please.
I'll have a taste of the coconut.
I'm going to do both here, so a little double dip.
This tastes fantastic. The lime works really well. A bit of chilli in there, and I love the crunch of the onion as well. That's a beautiful little salsa.
Really nice. Now try that.
Try the dal.
I think that this has to be one of my top 5 favourite dishes.
I can see why. There's a lot of flavour in there, a lot of spice, and it's a simple dish. And I know that it's going to keep you full and keep you going with the energy for the rest of the day. You almost don't need the rice, but together this trio works really well.
Quick, comfort, everyday meal.